Hey Korbanth Saber fans, Aiden here. Today we have the Satele Sabers. I'm only going to show you guys how one of them works because both of them work the same. Now when you first get it out of the box, back down here by the pommel, there's going to be screws in here and you'll get a bigger hex wrench to take those out. I've already taken them out for the purposes of this video, so you'll just simply take that out. And then you won't take the chassis out, you'll slide this cover off and it's on there pretty nicely. When we first send them out, they're only at about a 2% charge, so make sure you take the battery out of the Saber and put it into the charger that we give you and charge it overnight so it fully expands the battery's memory. Then when you're putting it back into the Saber, make sure you put it in the nub to the nub here on the Saber and the flat to the flat. And we have it marked here, the plus and the minus, so you don't get confused. Don't do it the wrong way, otherwise you could short out the proffie board and then your Saber wouldn't work anymore. And then you're going to turn on your kill switch by pulling out the chassis fully.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the force?
And it doesn't really matter which way you put it back on as long as you put the sleeve and line up the buttons to the buttons on the chassis here. So like I said, buttons to buttons. And then normally you'd put this back on, screw in the screws, and you'd be set. But I'm not going to do that for the purposes of this video. I'm just going to turn it on and make sure it works. And it does. Now let's get a blade in this guy. Now this Saber takes a 1-inch blade, so it's not going to be as tight of a fit. So you're going to want to make sure that you have the retention screws tightened down at least a decent amount, but not too much. Otherwise you could strip the screw and then your blade wouldn't stay in right. Blade in, you're going to want to make sure you press and hold down like this so the blade actually connects to the pins. Otherwise the blade won't light up. Once your blade is fully in, you're going to want to test it by pressing the primary ignition button again. And that's exactly how you work it as well. You press the primary ignition, which is going to be the top button for this Saber. On other Sateles, it could be the bottom one. So everything will just be reversed. Just light press to turn it on. Press and hold to turn it off. Blast or deflect will be the auxiliary button, which will be the back end one. And hold it to get blast or clash up. To get music, you gotta press and hold the primary ignition button while it's off for about 1.5 seconds. Alright, and then changing fonts as always is the auxiliary button, just a simple press.
My life is yours.
Let's go through the rest of the fonts.
I am Juhani.
Atten. I'm Jolie Bindo. This is Mikal. I have found the exile.
The exile. I'm Mira. I'm the best bounty hunter in this system, and that's not me bragging, that's fact. I am Brianna, the last of the Jedi, and the one who will stand with you against all enemies who face us. I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are now.
I came to warn you, Jedi.
Darth Malak.
Darth Revan. My name's Beodor. My apprentice, Darth Bandon.
Satele Shan.
And that's back to the end, and that little noise right there was just indicating that the battery is low. As always, thank you guys for watching. May the Force be with you.